Thank you very much, True, for getting first. How's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. So we are going to make another beanie today.
Rishtani got here second.
Thank you, Resh.
Ha ha.
How's it going, guys? Been a day. Glad I'm getting to relax with crafts now. It's been an interesting Thursday. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. Has it been that bad? 5, 6, 7. I did something wrong. I'm gonna try this again. That's a nice little knot. Okie dokie then. Okay, try that again. I've got some weird anxiousness going on right now, and I'm not entirely sure why. Just a weird feeling in the pit of my stomach. I don't like it. Six, 7, 8. Yes, okay. Necessarily a bad day, but the youngest has learned not to eat orange spicy chicken sandwich at school. And the eldest learned what his full-blown allergy attack feels like. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, poor kiddos. There we go. day has been a bit chaotic indeed. Well, to add to the chaos, I need you guys to try a thing for me. It's called exclamation point throw yarn. If you would be so kind. I made it today. You threw yarn at yourself. True threw yarn at herself. It's not supposed to go to you. It's supposed to be random, but that's funny. So, like, see if I type. I don't know why I threw it. What? It's not supposed to go to me. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, there it goes. It's just a random chatter is who it's supposed to throw it to, so. Okay, so it is working. I figured that would be kind of fun. I saw on another one and I figured out how to do it. That's why stream started just a little bit late today. Someone had a right. uh, Someone had a taco count. They were throwing tacos, and I was like, "Oh, that could be fun." So, yeah, yay. Okay, it does work. I just wanted to make sure it worked because it worked with me, and that's hilarious. It worked with me, and I threw it at stream elements before I started stream. That I thought was pretty funny, but I wanted to see how it would work with you guys. That's hilarious. You are indeed the target, apparently. I am so sorry. But that's funny. Okay, I'm glad it works, though. And I thought it'd be fun to keep count. Yay. We'll see how many of them end up hitting you, huh? Hey, Tiki, how goes? Thanks for hopping in. Thank you. It is a pattern I created. I mimicked it off something else I did see, but I didn't know the pattern, so I just kind of came up with one, and it worked out. Sounds like something Little Dinosaur has her dinosaur game? Wait, what? What does? Did I miss a noise? Or did I make a noise? I'm confused. Okay. I'm confusing myself. Not hard to do right now. 'Cause brain go brain. It do brain things. Got a wonderful surprise today. Squirrel had her kits about 2 weeks ago and just popped out of their nest this morning. Oh, nice! Throwing yarn makes think it should tie into a game like the little dinosaur game that happened at the bottom of Little Source Rex's stream. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, Whiskey! Whiskey, you should totally type exclamation point throw yarn. Just saying. Okay. Posted a picture of the little ones in Discord. Okie dokie. Let me see. Let me minimize that. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! They're so cute! Oh, the little fuzzies! That is adorable. There you go! Yay! Yes, tiny little ears. They are precious. That's awesome! Well, congratulations. Alright, so you guys being the first ones in, and knowing this little new thing that I've added for the throwing a yarn ball, you should totally start throwing yarn balls when people show up. When more people show up. Because the hilarity. Okay, boss. Oh no. No, no, no. That's you. That's you, my dude. I wish I could figure out how to get those to show up when I type that. See? There you go. Yay! Isn't that fun? Oh no. Oh. Yeah. I saw someone do it with tacos and I was like, that is hilarious and I love it. So I figured out how to add it and in a different way. So now I have it throwing at random people. I don't have it to where you can like at somebody. You might be able to type exclamation point get count. Ah, you threw yarn at me. And it should just tell you, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if I added that command or if it's just automatically in there. Okay, I'll have to add that command. Okay, thank you for testing that out. I'm glad that you are enjoying Throw Yarn. Copy and paste is your friend. Throw all the yarn. It's like a food fight, but with yarn. Oh man, okay. So we had a special lunch at work today, which was nice. We went to the fancy little. Is your fiend? I totally did fill in the R there. Um, but yeah, we had a special lunch at work today. We went to the on-site fancy area called the guest house and had a catered lunch, and it was delicious. It was a quarterly meeting, so we also talked a lot about what's going on and anniversaries, birthdays, new people, me, to the team and all that jazz. But we had a cucumber mint spritz from the garden on site. That was the beverage for the theme of the lunch. It was delicious. And then for lunch we had grilled chicken with local grown rice and corn and garden grown tomatoes, cucumbers, and little slices of peppers. And then a cilantro lime. They had a fancy word for it, but it was a sauce. I don't remember what the fancy word was. It was like chimichurri or something like that. I I don't know, but it was delicious. 10 out of 10 would eat again. Will never eat again because they never do the same menu twice. So, like we had crab cakes there once, and oh my god, those were so good. Like my coworker doesn't even like crab cakes, and she keeps telling me, "Man, I want one of those crab cakes." They were good. It's really fun. So, so yeah, I am crocheting another beanie for the Magic Yarn project because I am trying to become one of their beanie crocheters. And hopefully I'm doing well enough that it will be fine for them, but we'll see. I just love the spiral on the inside. Like, it's so pretty. Okay, let me get rid of this tile. But yeah, hopefully I'm good enough, and they like me, and they like my work. They are apparently incredibly picky. So, if they don't like it, oh well. But all I can say is I try. One, two, three, four. Ugh. There goes that weird feeling in the pit of my stomach again. Anxiety is awful, guys. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. Just something feels off. I don't like that. It's not good. Not a good sign. I don't know why either. Like, it just. Ugh. I don't know. It's been going on for about an hour, I guess. My stomach's just been like, something's not right. But not pointed toward anybody. Like, it's not telling me, oh, check on this person. It's just like, something is weird. I don't know what, but something is weird. I don't know. Any hoozles. Trying to be on a lighter note. And breathe in, breathe out. Yes, exactly. feel better. Moobot, really? Now let's throw it Moobot. There we go. Ha! Whiskey! Okay. That is fun. I don't know either if it's going to reset the count like at the end of stream, and so the next stream it'll be a different count, or if it'll just keep counting. If it just keeps counting, man, I'm gonna just let it go. I think. I don't think I'll ever reset it. I think we'll just keep going into the thousands, you know? 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, thank you, Tiki, for the shout out. I just noticed the little notification on my activity feed. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. Two, 3, 4, 5. So what is everybody up to today? I know, True, you were going to be working on your hat, right? One, 2, 3. 4, 5. Oh. Some stupid muscle car. Sorry. Painting hats more. Nice. Same, adding hair to Michael Myers. Okay, is Jasper around? He actually went to bed early today. So Where he works is in a warehouse that is not air conditioned, and it got over 100 today. So he was like, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So he went to bed. And I don't blame him. Not at all. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. Everybody try. How goes, Jax? Dang it, whiskey. Whiskey threw to whiskey. That's funny. 5, 6, okay. Ah, tiki. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It is exclamation point throw yarn. And it will throw yarn at a random person in chat. So, super fun. And count how many balls of yarn is thrown. For some reason, we keep hitting Moobot. Ah, you threw yarn at me. I've been trying to throw yarn at you. Another way to incite chaos. But fun and soft chaos. So how you been, Jax? We'll reach 100. Possibly. Doing some redecorating and taking the second bed out of my room right now. Oh, nice. Okay. So you're going to have some space. Excuse me. Season 3 in like 2 days. Nice, okay. Must be, indeed. Well, that reminds me, I need to... Sorry. All right. Is just got to the episode where together. Aw. Nice. My hair is purple. Very dark purple. I wanted to change it up a bit. And I told my mom that I dyed it purple, and she goes, "Are you ever gonna go back to a normal color?" And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, okay. Like, my boss likes it. She's like, oh, that's nice. Now, it was cool. On Monday when I went in, my boss was like, oh, purple. Like, yeah. She goes, it looks really good. It's like plum. I'm like, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. It's nice having a boss that doesn't give a crap. Like, you're really good at your job. I don't care what color your hair is. That is the important part. It's nice. Just for funsies. Ha ha! Send a pic in stream chat. Alright. Oh, that's awesome! Love it! That's funny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Oh! It's one way to find the lurkers in the group for sure. Hi, Upcycly! Started a class and my psych teacher came in today dressed as... Okay. Is it Chappelle Roan? It is bright. It's awesome. Love it. Oh, somebody posting crafts. I missed that. Ah. Oh yeah, I saw your Hank and I forgot to heart it. I'm so sorry. That turned out really good. I'm just enjoying that. There we go. Finally, I got Jax. I might cry. Oh. Five. I'm glad y'all are enjoying that as much as I am. It's fun. I love the half and half. Finally bleached my roots, so today I'll be dyeing it in the week. Oh, nice! Gonna lurk while I redecorate. No problem. Just yell, will do. Thank you. It's fun. It is very fun and not a hard code to do. I was kind of surprised. I don't know. I always think coding is going to be harder than it actually is. I have forgotten everything I ever learned from MySpace as far as coding goes. I used to have a really cool looking MySpace, gotta say. You got on there and it was like walking into a fantasy castle. It started playing really nice music and yeah, it was fun. Also might split dye the rest of my hair. Ooh, nice. It's like playing volleyball in chat. It is. You just never know who's gonna get the next one. Increase 6 and 7. Okay. True says because he already knew how to park. Close. Very close. OMG, Deltra aside so loud. There we go. I might have to get some more water. That is a very close answer, though. I wonder if that's keeping count. Ooh, it is. I can actually reset that. I'm not going to right now. But yeah, it did. It kept count on another page. So fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, 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 no. No, 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 no. 8 is an increase. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, all my US friends, do you guys have any fun plans for this weekend? I know some of you do. But for this Labor Day weekend, I know Dragon Con is happening right now, so I'm super jealous of the people that are at that, because that is good times. I really should not ask questions when I am trying to count. About Dragon Cons, yeah, Nerd Mardi. Well, it's more than that. It is where all nerddoms come together and have fun. Hello. How are you? Begin to crochet, but it's hard. I'm sorry. If there's something you want to learn, let me know. I will try my best to help teach. Alright, so this needs to be between 5.5 and 6. It's like right at 5.5. So this one might be a little bit tighter than the last one that I did. And that's probably because of this part here. Let me loosen that a little bit. And see again. Yeah, right at 5.5. Okay. As long as it's at 5.5. Keep track of my thing. That is very true. It can be frustrating when you first start learning. It does take time. But let me know if there's something that I can help explain, maybe. I'm happy to do so. Also, if you need a breakdown of stitches, like even how to start, I've got videos on my YouTube that go stitch by stitch how to do them. Made those a really long time ago. But they're still relevant. Crochet, so. I threw yarn at myself. Oh well. I'd say what would be really fun is that if you get hit with the yarn, then you have to throw the next yarn ball. But I've got the chat bots that help with things, so I don't know. I don't know. I guess I can throw those since they're my chat bots. I guess that would mean it's me again. There we go. Damn. Okay. Am I the only one here now? There. Ha! Resh! To you. I threw 3 yarn balls at myself. Oh, that's too funny. Okay. At Moobot. I don't even have Moobot on here. Actually, I should probably get rid of Moobot. Let me see if I can disconnect. How do I disconnect you? How do I get rid of you? Interface? No. User management? No. Help? More? How do I make you go away? Oh, here we go. Yes, but maybe Moobot is gone now. Nope, Moobot's still there. Let's see. Whatever. Okay, fine. Moobot's just gonna be there. Thank you for redeeming Dance Party. I like Dance Party. It's fun. Well, since it was Moobot, there. Ah, back at you, Resh.
Emotional damage.
Okay, so it is time for the midstream mini mystery. Yeah. So, my friends, what are we doing today? Jax, come back, Whiskey says. Do you want beginner, intermediate, advanced, or sleuth? Hello! Midstream mini mystery time in the new book. Ooh, sleuth, is it? Alright then. See if we get another murder. Maybe. Sometimes. The first one did. Yesterday's did. Alrighty. This one is called... Let me make sure this is the first one. It is the first one. Okay. The first of the sleuth. Crime never pays. Detective Marcia Bixby strolled the aisles of Mason's department store, her casually styled gray hair and nondescript attire allowing her to circulate unnoticed among the shoppers. With a reputation for being the best, she always got her man or woman, no matter what they'd stolen. The day's assignment was to observe the fine jewelry counter where one of the clerks, knowing that inventory wouldn't be taken until the end of the month, was suspected of theft. But which one? Deanne, George, or Melody? It might be Deanne, Henry, the store manager, mused as they discussed the problem in his office. She wears those designer shoes, the kind with 5-inch heels. I know she. Bleh, I don't know how she can afford them. Let's not rush to judgment, Marcia advised. She could have other sources of income. He nodded. Then there's Melody, but she doesn't seem like the type who'd steal. What about George? Henry hesitated before answering. We never had a problem with George. We never had a problem until George was hired. And it doesn't look good for him because he's always flashing that wad of money he carries on him. He's a gambler, claims to be lucky at cards. Marcia raised an eyebrow. Lucky at cards? I know, Henry shook his head. But the problem is that he's the boss's son. Marcia's mouth formed the silent "oh" before asking. Well, if no inventory's been taken, how do you know something's missing? I know what should be displayed, and that chunky gold bracelet has been a big seller these past few weeks. The other morning I noticed 3 in the case. By late afternoon, all were gone. But there were no sales receipts. That's a loss of $600, detective. After Marcia left the office, she slipped behind a pillar across the jewelry counter. Observing Deanne, who was just about to finish her shift as she pulled a tube of lipstick from her small designer bag. 3 hours later, the detective watched as a nervous-looking George stood behind the counter where 3 new gold bracelets gleamed under the display lights. Marcia slowed her brisk gait to a stiff-kneed shuffle as she moved closer. Moments later, her eyes narrowed as she observed a tall blonde woman in oversized glasses approach. The wig and glasses didn't fool Marcia. She'd recognized Slick Sally Stubbs, the notorious thief, anywhere. Appearing to examine the earring display a few feet away, Marcia watched the duo from under her lowered hat brim. As Slick Sally stood at the counter, George laid out the 3 gold bracelets, which she quickly scooped into her wide-sleeved raincoat, shifting her eyes left and right as she handed over some money. He slipped the bills into his pocket with barely a glance. As the exchange took place, Marcia noted 5 bills with Alexander Hamilton's image, 4 with Andrew Johnson's, and 3 with Lincoln's. A few moments later, as an unhappy Slick Sally was escorted out by a blue-uniformed officer, George was seated in the manager's office with Henry and the detective. George, I know you're a gambling man, but I bet you can't tell me exactly how much money you have in your pocket, Marcia said. That's where you're wrong, detective, he said with a sneer. I have exactly $145. I counted it before leaving my house this morning. With a grin, Marcia crossed her arms. You lose. Count again. What did Marcia Bixby know? Oh, gosh. Tiki through Yarn and Rush. Yay! Yeah, I can reread this one if you guys want. Yeah, I can. No problem. It's kind of a weird one. I'll just reread it again. Crime never pays. Detective Marcia Bixby strolled the aisles of Mason's department store, her casually styled gray hair and nondescript attire allowing her to circulate unnoticed amongst the shoppers. With a reputation for being the best, she always got her man or woman, no matter what they'd stolen. The day's assignment was to observe the fine jewelry counter, where one of the clerks, knowing that inventory wouldn't be taken until the end of the month, was suspected of theft. But which one? Deanne, George, or Melody? It might be Deanne, Henry, the store manager, mused as they discussed the problem in his office. She wears those designer shoes, the kind with the 5-inch heels. I don't know how she can afford them. Let's not rush to judgment, Marcia advised. She could have other sources of income. He nodded. Then there's Melody, but she doesn't seem like the type who'd steal. What about George? Henry hesitated before answering. We never had a problem until George was hired. And it doesn't look good for him, because he's always flashing that wad of money he carries on him. He's a gambler, claims to be lucky at cards. Marcia raised an eyebrow. Lucky at cards? I know, Henry shook his head. But the problem is that he is the boss's son. Marcia's mouth formed the silent "oh" before asking, well, if no inventory's been taken, how do you know something's missing? I know what should be displayed, and that chunky gold bracelet has been a big seller these past few weeks. The other morning, I noticed 3 in the case. By late afternoon, all were gone. But there were no sales receipts. That's a loss of $600, Detective. After Marcia left the office, she slipped behind a pillar across from the jewelry counter, observing Deanne, who was just about to finish her shift as she pulled a tube of lipstick from her small designer bag. 3 hours later, the detective watched as a nervous-looking George stood behind the counter where 3 new gold bracelets gleamed under the display of lights. Marcia slowed her brisk gait to a stiff-kneed shuffle as she moved closer. Moments later, her eyes narrowed as she observed a tall blonde woman in oversized glasses approach. The wig and glasses didn't fool Marcia. She'd recognize Slick Sally Stubbs, the notorious thief, anywhere. Appearing to examine the earring display a few feet away, Marcia watched the duo from under her lowered hat brim. As Slick Sally stood at the counter, George laid out the 3 gold bracelets, which she quickly scooped in her wide-sleeved raincoat. Shifting her eyes left and right, she handed over some money. He slipped the bills into his pocket with barely a glance. As the exchange took place, Marcia noted 5 bills with Alexander Hamilton's image, 4 with Andrew Johnson's, and 3 with Lincoln's. A few moments later, as an unhappy Slick Sally was escorted out by a blue-uniformed officer, George was seated in the manager's office with Henry and a detective. George, I know you're a gambling man, but I bet you can't tell me exactly how much money you have in your pocket, Marcia said. That's where you're wrong, Detective, he said with a sneer. I have exactly $145. I counted it before leaving my house this morning. With a grin, Marcia crossed her arms. You lose. Count it again. What did Marcia know? Brain turns off when I listen because it's so soothing to have someone read to you calmly. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like my reading voice. Hamilton isn't on a bill. I didn't think so. All right. Shall I read the answer then? Yes? Okay. The answer is Slick Sally had added counterfeiter to her rap sheet. Despite desperate for cash after a bet gone bad, George agreed to let her swipe the bracelets for less money, but didn't notice she had paid in phony $20 bills. While a real 20 would have Andrew Jackson's portrait, Andrew Johnson's image appeared instead. Andrew Johnson doesn't appear on any US currency. He's on the 10. Lincoln's on, yeah, on the 5. Hamilton is on 1. So apparently, it was the difference between Andrew Jackson and Andrew Johnson. Okay. So there you go. Jackson's on the 20. Hamilton's on something. Is he on the 10? Real shot in the dark with that one, yeah. Who is on... Yeah, that's Hamilton. Hamilton's on the 10. Who's on the 20? That's Andrew Jackson. Who's on the 50? Grant. Who's on the 100? That's Franklin. Duh. And George Washington's, of course, on the first, or on the first, on the $1 bill. Chimney Christmas trees. Actually, it was telling me another one too. I didn't know existed. Is on the Did you know that there is a $500 bill? It's got William McKinley on it. And in a series in 1918, there were $1,000 bills that was originally Alexander Hamilton, and then he was replaced with Grover Cleveland. James Madison is on the $5,000 bill. The more you know. Fun facts with Maze. Sorry. All right. Thank you for helping me solve today's midstream mini mystery. Yeah. That was weird. I'm sorry. Apparently, there is a $5,000 bill. I had no idea of this. Have a couple of $2 bills. Nice. I have two.
Hey Maze.
Yeah.
Jax thinks it is time for you to drink some water.
Alrighty. Thank you. That confetti was new. I've never seen the little sub thingy on there before. I feel like half these stories detectives take a shot in the dark, right? Yeah, I have a couple of $2 bills, but they're not the expensive ones. They're the ones that were made in like, I don't know, 2002? Well, hello, my love. How do? You okay? Okay. You want to throw a yarn ball at somebody? No. That is the F-bomb. And I just threw yarn at myself. Ow! That was a bit aggressive. I don't even know where it went. Good thing it's soft. Yeah. F-bomb. I did not make this. I did buy this. Anyway. No, you can actually throw yarn in chat now. Ah! I hit true with yarn ball. And it counts how many yarn balls have been thrown. So far, 43. Don't look at me like that. Also, everybody's saying hi. He does this. Whatever that means. I threw the F-bomb at you. Yep. Hit you right in the chest. You good? cooling off? You look cool. uh... And True just hit Whiskey. And Whiskey hit Stream Elements. Too fun. Okay. He has left me now. This is row 10 of 20. Fortunately now I don't have to count anymore, or to count stitches anymore. I can just crochet, which is nice. Whew. Hello, love. You look like you're about to fall over. What am I making? I am making beanies for a project, a charity called the Magic Yarn Project. It is a... I love you. It is a charity that makes character wigs for children who have lost their hair due to medical reasons. So in order to become a crocheter for this project, you have to make 2 of their beanies based on their pattern and send them in, and they have to be vetted, or not vetted, they have to be, what is the word I'm looking for? They have to be examined for quality. Yeah, sure, that works. As to whether or not they fit exactly what they need in this wig. So, has to be very specific yarn, very specific colors. So, I am attempting to become one of their crocheters to make the beanies. And then what they do, so if you type !crochet, approved, that's a good word. If you type !crochet, it will now give you a link to whatever it is that I'm doing. So if you wanted to go to the website, you can, and see their gallery. It's pretty cool. It shows you all the different kind of character wigs they have done or do. They've got like Ariel, Belle, Rapunzel, Captain Jack Sparrow, Spider-Man, Batman, all sorts of things. So, yeah, it's very cool. They do workshops and stuff to put the wigs together. So if somebody wants to volunteer, they don't have to be a crocheter to volunteer. There are other ways that you can help. They are also always looking for funding and more yarn. They only use Karen Simply Soft, and right now it looks like they only need 4 very specific colors. That is black, white, sunshine, and harvest red. Those are the colorways in Karen Simply Soft. But the wigs are a lot softer. These wigs are a lot softer on their very sensitive skin, because even like human hair wigs can get really irritating. They have to come from pet-free and smoke-free homes, and it has to be brand new yarn. So I did go and buy this yarn yesterday. So very cool. Hey, Sneezing, how goes? Well, thank you for stopping in. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry you have an early day tomorrow. I totally get it. Good to see you. Quick, everybody throw yarn. See if something hits Sneezing. Hey! Yay! There we go. Cool. Oh, it's too fun. First try. Alright, that's my new favorite command, I gotta say. Ah, Jack's got two. Alright, alright. And whiskey through the 50th. Start all my school stuff tomorrow. It's an hour commute. Oof. That is a heck of a commute. I mean, I feel that. My work commute's pretty similar. I know, right? Lurking now. Alright, thanks, Rush. Jax's hair looks awesome. Good luck! Thank you for saying hello. And get some good rest and have a fantastic Friday and a good Labor Day weekend. Absolutely. Always good to have you stop in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, okay. Go back to lurking and moving. Alright, no problem. Thanks for popping in for the midstream mini mystery. Sorry, it was a weird one. I'm glad y'all are enjoying that. It's pretty fun. A new little addition. Haha, I hit Resh. I know Resh is looking, but you finished the Michael Myers. Yay! Whiskey hit Resh too. That's not even fair. He's not here to defend himself. We'll see if I hit him again. Nope, got stream elements this time. Whiskey got Resh again. That's too funny. Resh hit Whiskey. It is, isn't it? I think this is definitely the color they use for Ariel. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Yeah. And this is Rapunzel for sure. Or Aurora. Or Cinderella. Resh, you are apparently quite the prime target. Ah, Whiskey got Jax. We're up to 59 yarn balls thrown. Okay, Jax. Oh no. It's fun. It's fun. Oh, we're at 64. Nintendo 64. Hey, Flo! Let's see if we can hit Flo. Nope. We're at 65. I'm only yelling because Jax asked me to. How's it going, Flo? 66. True hit me. Doing good. Got the weekends now. Okay, nice. We're at 67, Jax. I hit you. It's 68. Oh no! Flo stole it! Jax was waiting so patiently to get to that one. To be fair, Flo was not here. Hold on, hold on. I can do a thing. I can do a thing. Give me just a second. Hold on, Jax. Hold on. Okay, Jax, do it now. Do it now, Jax. you go. No! Flo! Ah! That's so mean. There you go. And that actually evens it out because I did throw 2 to test it out earlier, so that subtracts those 2. This is a proper count now. Anyway. Alright, children. You're welcome. Ah.
What we need's a few good taters.
What's taters, precious? What's taters, huh?
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em. Potato, 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 potato. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potato, potatoes. Taters.
What's taters, huh?
Taters.
What's taters, huh?
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
What's taters?
There we go. Haha! I hit Resh again!
Whiskey Girl
Alright.
just redeemed some stitches for extra frame. Let's see how many we can stack.
Alrighty. Move that to the side. Move that over there. I'm already wearing a frame because I'm still wearing the one from yesterday. Whoops. Alright. Clearly I need more of these because this is not a full 8 of stack. Alright, so as usual, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay. And 7 does not exist. So 5 doesn't exist. 3 does. Actually, I really like this one. It is black, but it's got rainbow holographics in it. Can you see in the corner a little bit? So, nice colors. Thank you very much. I appreciate that redemption. Put the dice away. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, clearly I need more of those. Jax hit me with yarn. Yeah, you hit me with yarn. You threw yarn, you hit me. Oh, man. It was really hot today. It got up to 102 in my car on the way home. Like, that's what the little thermostat on my car said. It was a bit toasty. Hee hee hee. Evil. Evil Jax, evil. That is hot. And it's a lot of humidity too, so it's a wet hot. It's gross. Super gross. Oh, man. Is it? I bet, yeah. I don't either. I much prefer the cold. Didn't reach 85 today, which was nice. Oh, that would be nice. Morning was super gloomy. I like gloomy mornings. I don't know. Something about gloomy weather, you know? Thought my phone went off. I was like, what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this one today. I am beat. I think just it was hot, so I know I wasn't in the heat too much, which was nice, but still, you know, that kind of heat drains you, you know? Hee hee hee. I hit Rush again. Sorry, Rush. I swear it is random chatter is the code. Alright, we have about 12 minutes to hit 100 in day 1. Haha! I got you right back. That's pretty funny though. Alright, we're up to 80. Oh, whiskey hit jacks. Excuse me. True hit Tiki. I feel like I'm commentating some kind of sport now. Tiki hit Moobot. I'm going to remove Moobot. I don't use it. I specifically downloaded it in order to do the count thingy, or specifically got it in order to do the count thingy, and couldn't figure out how to get it to work on that, so I figured out how to get it to work on Stream Elements, and now I need to get rid of Moobot. Whiskey hit Resh! Man, the yarn is flying! I could be a commentator, yep. Did you see the spin on that skein? Holy loops! Sorry. Often toss yarn at the Moobot, and the crowd goes wild! Ah! In this corner, 5-time yarn throwing champion, Whiskey! Threw it at me! I'm the commentator! Get back to your sport! No. Taco Bell bottoms! Well, hello, new person. Welcome in. No one is safe in the yarn throwing game. I do love that name. It's a fantastic name. Hope you're having a good evening. I do like that it does kind of true hit true. It bounced right off the post. Such a weird play, John. I know, Timothy. I don't know. What are sports guys' names usually? Not Timothy. What would it be? Bill. Bill. It's got to be a Bill. A Bill and a Dave. There we go. That's sports commentators' names usually, right? Dan. I don't know. Generic guy name. I suddenly really want to watch Major League. That is a hilarious movie. I haven't watched that in a long time. Anybody else seen that? Maislin hits Moobot. And the crowd is still figuring out how that even happened. It's an AI. Not even, just a bot. Want to watch Angels in the Outfield? Oh, that's a good one too. That is a good one. Gosh, I haven't watched that in years. It's been a long time. Whiskey Hit Rush! That is 89 yarn balls thrown. Oh, man. I totally would if I was there, but I am not, and I am sorry. Is it being a pain? Aha! I hit Tiki this time. We've thrown 90! Whiskey hit Moobot, 91. Okay. I know I'm not there yet, but I do want to see kind of where I'm at. Five, okay. Oh. Ooh, true hit Resh. Spouse yarn fight. I hit Whiskey. I don't think it registered yours, Tiki. You might have to do it again. It was probably registering somebody else's at the time. Oh no! Not from yarn. Now I hit Resh. Filled up a bag of my Fright Friends for the online shop. Now I need either a bigger bag or another bag. Ooh, that's awesome. You mentioned earlier you've got Michael Myers, right? That is awesome. Okay, I thought so. You did it! Yay! Awesome, Jax. True hit Jax, Jax hit true. It is funny when it works out that way. Ah, Whiskey hit Flo. I hit true. Eats yarn. Oh no. I think so. All right. We hit 100. I hit true. Or no. True hit me. I hit Whiskey. Only have 10 thin stripes left to paint. Nice.
Dr. Andy 23 just walked in
Well,
with 14
hello,
new
Dr.
craft
Andy.
friends. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, everybody. How goes, how goes?
We
You have
just
to,
made a new friend. Welcome, Quirin.
Thank you.
like Penblade on a lucky weekend. You gotta go at this one from both ends.
Well, all right then. Interesting little clip there. How was your stream? Hope you're doing well. And thank you very much for doing the shout out, Whiskey. Very awesome of you. I really, all the people in here, and I hit a bot. All right, there we go. I hit Jax. I hope you're all doing absolutely fabulous on this fine Thursday. Very hot where I am Thursday, but still. All right, Jax hit Resh. Well, thank you very much for the new follow. I appreciate that. And thank you, Dr. Andy, for the raid. And welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. Come in, pull up a blanket, grab a favorite beverage, and chill. Maybe throw a yarn ball or two. So my evening show here is very chill. Nice. Exploring fields of Mystria. Okay. Okay. Fun. All right. True hit Dr. Andy with yarn. Nice. Stocks the beverage fridge. Thank you very much. Always good to have a well-stocked beverage fridge. So I am crocheting for charity today. It is, if you type !crochet or just look in that corner right there. It's for the Magic Yarn Project. It is a charity that makes wigs, character wigs, for children who have lost their hair to some sort of medical reason. So they do like Ariel and Rapunzel and Captain Jack Sparrow and Batman and all sorts of stuff. So really, really cool. But you have to kind of apply to be a beanie maker. So I am making the 2 required beanies. And I'll be sending them in with all the paperwork to see if I can be one of their beanie makers. And then they'll take those beanies and turn them into the character wigs. So, really cool. So, losing your hair for a medical reason, who does that? Yeah, think like if they're going through chemo and the chemo is making them lose their hair because they're trying to fight cancer. So, stuff like that. But yeah. Well, thank you. Oh, okay. I apologize. I didn't know. I did not realize that your question was sarcastic. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. But yeah, they have a really cool gallery on their website. You can go and see all the different kind of character wigs that they make. Teasing, gotcha. No, I totally understand. I make fun of myself for being blind all the time. I am half blind in my right eye, so yeah. Headscarves are cool, absolutely. But yeah, they have a pretty lengthy process. They'll look over these beanies and decide whether or not they're good enough, and if they are, then I can be one of their beanie makers. If they are not, then I can try again, but I honestly don't know what I would do any different, so if they told me these aren't good enough, because this is just kind of how I crochet now, so yeah. But they also do take donations. You can donate yarn. They take very specific yarn. It must be brand new, and it must be Karen Simply Soft, and it cannot be in a pet or smoke home, so for hospital reasons. So yeah. But anyways, really, really cool charity. They make very cool things, and I'm happy to try to help. So, okay, I'm at about 5 3/4. It looks like. I need to be at. Where did my pattern go? I need to be at Oh wait, that's for the crown. 6 3/4. So I need about another inch. It is nice and simple for sure, but it must withstand being made into a wig. So they have like very strict guidelines on their beanies, which I absolutely get. You don't want them falling apart, but yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if mine are good enough. If they are, yay. If not, that's okay. I can try something else. I know there is another thing that I could do here, and that is the local NICUs at the hospitals do take little handmade baby beanies, baby caps. So that is another charity I could do if this one does not work out. But yeah, and then I'll just donate the yarn that I've used or that I have for this to the charity. So yeah, it is. It is a cute beanie pattern, and it's perfect for a kid's head. I don't think that would fit my head. It'd be very tight. But it is a simple enough pattern. It's just half double crochets. So have a friend that does blankets for an animal shelter, and each month blankets based on colors from a movie poster. Oh, that's cool. It is so cool how many things that you could do for a charity, you know? And how many people do them, you know? We're not all the the upper people who are very greedy with the things we have. I'm broke. So, and I'm still trying to do stuff for charity. So, people, I think people who don't have much understand the need to give. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You are rich? All right, Flo. I apologize. What are you doing for charity? No, I'm just messing. You're good. Oh, right. Oh yeah, I was real rich in The Sims, man. Especially with the Rosebud hack. I don't know if that's available on the newer Sims, but I know in the OG Sims you could type Rosebud semicolon comma and it would give you thousands at a time. Or is it Golden Age Empire? Yeah, Rosebud. I know. I remember playing OG Sims. Well, that was actually one of the things that my other brother had given me for a birthday once was the complete box set of all the discs for the first Sims and its seasons. All of the discs. Now our computers don't even have discs drives anymore. Mine doesn't. That's weird. Technology has just advanced so quickly in the last like 20, 30 years. Well, anyway. Actually, I could very easily say in the last 18 years, because I remember turning in English papers using a floppy disk and typing with 9 key under my college chemistry desk on my phone. So, anyway, have a laptop with an external. I do have an external disk drive, yeah. Remember my first time playing Sims, sad clown came into my house, did not let me sleep. Made me lose my job, could not pay my electric bills. No way of getting him out. Good old times. Yikes. I feel like this one's turning out smaller than the other one, and I don't know why. Okay, it's at 6. It needs to be 6 3/4. I'm just curious. The brim is at 9, so I mean, at least it's there. So probably 2 more rows, and then the row of single crochets. Maybe 3 rows. Got OG Sims when it was new. Took a laptop to my friend's house. NYE. We all huddled around the 13-inch screen and played it for 12 hours together. Yep. Yep, we're talking Sims. I had a massive desktop that I played The Sims on. And that was definitely something I get totally fixated on and play for hours and hours.
Jax thinks it is time
Thank
for
you,
to
Jax.
drink some water.
I'd get totally lost trying to make my house perfect. Of course, you know, you'd set it up and then type in Rosebud. And then I had a stapler that I would put on the enter button next to the keypad so that it would just keep going, and then I'd walk away and go do something else, and I'd come back and I'd be really, really rich, and then I could buy whatever plot I wanted and build whatever house I wanted. That's what I would do. That's how I would play The Sims. And I'd build my house, and I'd have my character, and then I would actually play. That's how I played. I kind of want to try the new Sims, though. I have not played a Sims since Sims 2. And what are we on now? Sims 4? Is Sims 4 now? Don't think I ever played Sims. Wonder what it was playing when it was big. Maybe original Warcraft, maybe. So great, Sims 4. Okay. I'll have to check it out. You can play that. Can you play that on the Xbox? Can you play it through Steam? Let me check. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Twice a year we do a community project where everybody gets the same empty house to decorate. Ah! A thing got in the way. Okay. That can go away. Okay. We do a special and tour them all on the show to see all the creativity. Oh, that's cool. Bot again. No worries. Ah, True hit Rush again. But Whiskey hit True. Before that. Before the bot. I'm really glad y'all are enjoying that. I was hoping that you would get as much of a kick out of it as I had. Sims keep getting on my nerves, setting things on fire. Oh no. I always really liked it because it was like building your dream home. Like, what would I want if I had, unlimited funds? How would I want my house to look? How would I want it to be set out? What different arrangements can I make architecturally? And then how would I make my living room look and stuff like that, Dreams. It's nice throwing yarn at y'all. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I've learned that I can make several dream homes. Same. And then when they came out with the pets option and you could get dogs and cats, man, I had all the dogs and cats. I had myself, and it counted as a family member because you could actually move the dogs and cats. I don't know if it still is that way. If it is, I'm sorry. But I used to get so many dogs and cats that it would just be myself, and there was no room left in my family for my character to marry anybody or anything like that. So it was just my character and all the pets. What? Well, alrighty then. Don't do that. Stop doing that. There we go. Okay. We do have Sim Whiskey living in our Sim town. That came out weird. No worries. That's funny. I didn't know that you could actually co-op now on The Sims. Interesting. Alright, let's see where we are. About 6.5. So yeah, one more row. It's not true co-op, but you can share Sim people in homes where friends can grab copies for their own towns. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Sims for me was like the next step from Oregon Trail. Like Oregon Trail, you played, well, I played my family. Like I had all my family. My brother always died first. One of my brothers always died first. Of course, I stopped playing Oregon Trail when the other brother was born. Or before the other brother was born, because that's when The Sims was popular. Anyway, yeah. I would make my family, and they would all die of dysentery and stuff, so it would be fun. But then Sims came out, and then, they all died in house fires. Because The Sims, that's just how it happens. But I tried to give them cool jobs and stuff, and then all of the expansions started coming out with like the pets and the date nights and all that jazz, and Teenage Maze was like, oh, how cool! I could go on fancy dates. And then stopped making my family because Teenage Maze was like, nah, no more family. It's fine. Release our next project into September, and we'll make sure you get the info in case you'd like to join. All right. First sim died in a fire. Panicked so bad, didn't want to call the fire department or put it out. Oh my gosh. Not good in a crisis situation then. Okay. Oh, I got a letter in the mail this week. I finally got one of my student loans under $4,000, y'all. It's only taken 14 years, but one of them is finally under 4,000. It's amazing. And that one, they're so insane. Student loans are just awful, man. If you can avoid them at all costs. They're terrible. Awful interest rates, man. But yeah, I will take it. I will take that. I was playing. Wait. What you were playing when The Sims came out? Got a copy of Mist. Reshbot Riven. Oh, okay. I don't know either of those. Thanks, guys. I don't know either of those games. Now I have a new sim with the ashes of my first sim in the house. Oh gosh. Yeah. It feels pretty good. I'm really hoping that one I can get. I'm actually throwing extra at it to make it go away. Trying to anyway. What I can. But I love that song. It's just so happy. Did you know that there's a parody game? I don't know either of those games. What are they about? Mist or Riven? Okay. Yeah. Alright. That is 6 3/4. Cool. Now we're on to single crochet. Alchemist was amazing. It's a puzzle game where you're on an island. There was no threat or pressure, but it was all things you had to figure out. Okay. Movement was WASD. Puzzle mechanics were often points and clicks. Graphics art was stunning at the time. Okay, nice. Yes. That's when you've got your fingers on WASD on the keyboard. Yep. Famous actor singing about how he's a guy on TV. Interesting. Um, Goodman. John Goodman. No. Yes? No. No. Yes? Maybe? No. Yes. Yeah. Yes, John Goodman. Okay, I was right. I don't know why that was a struggle. Both good actors. The role that I always remember John Candy from, though, is Cool Runnings. His role in Cool Runnings. And for some reason, John Goodman, Roseanne doesn't pop into my head first. It's, he plays the dad in Coyote Ugly. That's what comes to mind first. I didn't change the riddle because nobody got it yesterday. sew this tail in like I did yesterday. Okay. I still feel like the red one's a little bit smaller, but it is just ever so minutely. But they still both look pretty good. And they're within the measurement guidelines. So, yeah. There we go. I have red and yellow. So, yeah. See you next week. Thank you so much for hanging out, Jax. Actually, we are going to head out now anyway. So, now that I've finished that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun. I always have fun. It's always awesome to hang out with you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. If you are in the States, have a great Labor Day. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. And may your yarn never tangle. See you guys next week. Bye.